This is Lacey Rice of KySports.TV with head coach Kathy Broadnax of Lexington Bryan Station. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm great. Thank you.
Great.
Enjoying the weather.
Well, it is beautiful weather today in January, which is very surprising. But this is a great day to run track. Actually, it would have been better to even run outdoors today. But
yeah, there's been a couple of years like that. It's like, oh, can we just move it to the outdoor track?
Right. Well, we're here to kind of discuss your season last year as well as your upcoming season, since you're a repeat defending champion on the girls' side. Can you tell us a bit about last year, about since you won state, you defended your state title, and you had many key contributors to your team. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, last year, you know, at the very first conditioning practice, I talked to the girls and I said, the hardest part about being a defending state champion is that everyone is training to beat you. So it was just continuous, you know, keeping that on their brains and making sure they understood that everyone kind of knew where they were and what they were doing. So we had to stay ahead of that in making sure that we were ready, you know, by the time May came around and we were ready to race and throw and jump. So that was probably the key to last season, was just keeping them in the game and making sure that they kept working hard to achieve their goals.
Okay. Who were some of your major contributors last year?
You know, Brooke Raglan is an amazing athlete. She has been a standout since middle school. You know, when I first watched her run, I knew that she had something special, and her ability to run and race is something that I really admire. Taylor Wilkerson as well. You know, she was definitely a leader, and the work that she put in last year, you know, definitely helped those girls in their quest for that back-to-back championship. There were several other athletes, Desiree Jones, Kalisha Harris, Tiara Payton, you know, my throwers and jumpers, all of them together, you know, really made a difference. The relays are always kind of the fun part of it for them, because they get to put something together and be good at it. So that's always the fun part, but we need to really focus on those individual events and individual points when it comes down to the championship.
Okay. The last two seasons, you had some of your athletes to set state records in some of those events. I believe your relays.
Yeah, the 4x1 and 4x200 meter relay, and that was kind of. You know, one of the things as a coach is you usually work on those individual things before you start putting relays together. But 2 years ago, I knew that I had 4 girls who meshed so well, and we started working on that relay from the beginning of the season. And it was always my goal for them to break those state championship records. You know, one of them had stood for 28 years or something, and I just knew that they had the ability. So, you know, it was great to win a state championship, and I am so proud of all of those girls who worked hard, but breaking that record and breaking the other one, you know, that just meant so much, because I knew that they had the ability to do it, and to do it on that day, you know, that's kind of that crunch time. So,
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Who were some of your key losses from last year coming into this season?
Tiara Payton, she was one of our hurdlers and 400 meter runners. She really stepped it up as a senior and worked hard, and I miss her leadership, and I miss her ability to keep things going. Halima Williams, our thrower. You know, it's hard because I miss their performances, but I miss them. Like, I miss having them on the team for so many different reasons. We have an amazing group of freshman girls that have come in, and I'm excited to be working with them. But it's one of those things that every coach who watches this will know. You know, you love your kids, and you're proud of them, and you watch them go off, but it's also a very hard thing to see them leave. So.
Okay. Do you have some new additions to the team this year who have shown you some things already?
Yes, I have a young thrower, Tantalicia. She's come to us. I don't know how many people know this, but I was actually a thrower in college. So she has a lot of the qualities I had, and I'm really excited to work with her. I feel like she has a lot to offer. And then I have a couple of really good young freshmen 400 meter runners, Dejaria and Micaiah and Oshi. So, you know, to see them develop and watch them do the best that they can, I feel like that's going to be a fun season for us.
Okay. All right. As far as your total outlook for this year, where do you think you stand as far as being able to defend your state championship?
I feel like every year that I've coached at Bryan Station, we've had the ability to be there. I really do. You know, it's definitely having Brooke and Taylor and those girls who have been there and know what it takes, you know, having their leadership and then being able to pull it off. You know, but I also have some other seniors, Desiree and Alexia Wilson and other girls who are working really hard at practice, and I feel like they're going to contribute a lot when the time comes. You know, it's early, it's January. I told them there's a long way between now and May. It's just a matter of working on our plan and keeping moving. But on the boys, you know, I feel like we're going to have a very talented group as well. So I'm excited about the season.
Okay. As far as, especially as far as the girls, who do you think are some of the teams who are close to or targeting you that might come close or might give you a real good challenge?
To be honest, I haven't looked. Normally at this point of the year I've really looked. I've been a lot more focused because I have a younger team on trying to build their confidence and get them ready. I know that Tate's Creek, they have a lot of good athletes, and I know that he's working really hard with them. You know, Manuel is always someone to look out for, as well as Assumption. We've never been very strong in distance, so you know, if we get a challenger that is, then that could mean a lot to them and a lot to us as well. So you know, it's the state championship is kind of one of those things on the day, who you put in what event and who runs well and who doesn't. So, you know, I feel like my girls want it and they're ready, and in May we'll see who else is there.
Okay. Well, one final thing. Can you tell us a bit about your coaching staff?
Yes, I have myself, of course, and then Donnie Catlett. He's working with the throwers this year. Lamont Lawson, he's also helping with the throws and some of the sprints. And then I have a new coach. She actually ran for Bryan Station. She was a superstar back in her day. Casey Williams, so she is back at Bryan Station coaching, and I'm really excited to have her. And then Rob Lyon, he's working with our distance team. He has been for the last several years. So, you know, I have a great group of people working, and you know, it's all about helping these kids develop and reach their dreams.
Okay, all right. Well, Coach, we definitely thank you for taking out the time to talk to us today, and we do wish you the best of this season, and good luck in defending your state championship.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
All right.